So good everyone, Maazi Ezeoke here once more. Today I want us to look at the issue raging in Nigeria, the cattle headers, and I want to link it to money laundering. Is there any link? Is there another angle to this headers cattle wahala? Is there anything? Can you think? Since over the last 2 months, when this news about Ruga and Ruga settlements broke, many people have been saying and we've been reading a lot of varied opinions on, those are for and those are for against the proposals. Those talking about the Vice President Livestock Initiative. Now, there is no proper insight into the Ruga structure. But the most revealing of all the things that we have been reading, has been the linkage between cattle ownership, money laundering, in a large scale as a corruption, sort of sector in Nigeria. You guys know, cattle ownership in Nigeria is a very secret and usually waved off broadly as belonging to the Fulani people. No, lie, that's not the truth. Most of the cows are owned by very high, powerful politicians. Some of them are civil servants who, unlike the southern counterparts, launder their proceeds of corruption by holding cattle. Take, for instance, someone has about 5,000 heads of cattle at 150,000 naira per each. Get your calculators out. Translate that, that's over 750 million. 10,000 heads, that's about 1.5 billion. These are distributed to various herdsmen who traverse the country tending to these cows at minimal and the very minimalistic costs, without the payment of any usual cattle taxes. Such large-scale holders, even when they acknowledge that they own cows, very little attention is paid to them, to the monetary value of their heads. Now, if you open up a company with 1.5 billion, voila, your local government chairman comes, the state government comes, everyone is after you. On the other hand, if he had declared a landed assets of 1.5 billion, all the antennas, all the instrumentality of government will be at a lot. This loophole is exploited, I believe. In the attempt to keep these cows herd in modern day ranches will actually be resisted. You guys should know where this resistance is coming from. And that's why they are frustrating it. Because it appears no one is actually interested in proper ranching. It is very simple that this Ruga was suspended. It's going to be reinstated. Holding financial assets in the form of cattle has the most times treated as a non-issue in Nigeria. The way Nigerians, basically, the way we treat issues. Please do the maths. I'm not just saying Maazi Ezeoke is not just do the maths. Do the maths. You see, 700 cows at 150,000 per each is over 1 billion naira. What indeed in the statistic of cow in Nigeria, do we know that? The other time I saw a publication, they're showing 2011 cow statistics and 2013. What of 2019? Feeding these cows are very at barely no cost. Yet these cows rampage through the country in search of fodders, and where not available, the crops of the farmers, and eventually nothing is being paid to the farmers as compensation, or maintaining what we care of is to maintain the status quo, making very little sense to them. Those who own these cows arm the headers with AK-47 against cow rustling. That is a fact. Ranching will increase their cost of feeding. The cows, but most importantly lead to this, disclosing the identities of those who own these cows. Imagine why the government cannot chip cows. Put them chips. These chips, with GSM, you can track these cows. These cows are registered, they are numbered. At the heart of all this is the, opacity that they afford the corrupt owners of this opportunity to hold these cows, and spoils of corruption, they get away from public interest and glare. Let us have a transformation in ranching that will electronically tag cows and their owners. The moment we do this, we will see the real owners, the real people behind Ruga and the real people behind